Hey everyone, we are back here in the Hangry District Kitchen, and today we are making pizza. We're having a pizza party because I want to show you how easy it is to make pizza at home. So don't be tempted to order Domino's or Papa John's or whatever delivery service you choose. Just get in the kitchen. You probably have all the ingredients you already need to make it, and make it yourself. I am here today with the pizza boss himself, Chef Pete Snaith. He has been my mentor for all of my years of cooking, mostly at Culinaria cooking school, and he's gonna show us how to make pizza today. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Pete.
We met at Culinaria cooking school, so that's it's a great place to come and learn about cooking. So I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, it's a recreational cooking school, so you don't have to be committed to taking some sort of 8-week class or anything. You can just come in for a date night, learn a little bit more about your favorite cuisine, or maybe how to make pasta or pizza with Chef Pete. And you can check me out there too. We both teach there. So, all right, Pete, let's just jump right into it. What are we gonna start with?
We're gonna start off with a nice San Marzano tomato.
To do the tomato sauce.
To do the tomato sauce.
Pete's,
we're gonna heat up
sauce.
Some olive oil, and Michelle's got the pan going. You can add a little bit more olive oil.
All right.
So
what about like
to add that's
half
good.
a cup or
Yeah.
quarter cup oil?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add a couple of cloves of crushed garlic.
So Pete just took a garlic clove from his head of garlic and just smashed it with his knife. So you just take one out, really easy. Take your knife, take your heel of your hand, crush it, and that's crushed garlic. Easy as that. That's all you need. You don't need a garlic press, you don't need anything.
Just go ahead and throw it into the pan.
Yeah, we like a garlicky sauce.
If you have bay leaf is a good thing to do. And if you have gas, the great thing is, instead of just letting it do its thing flat, just pick up the pan and tilt it.
Oh.
And this will cook the garlic a little bit quicker.
Pete! What a fun fact!
Yeah, it's a good way to do it. So it just makes it go by a little bit quicker.
And it won't burn as easily because it's submerged in the oil?
Right, it's like deep frying it. So this is just infusing the garlic in the oil. When we do the pizzas, we won't use that garlic. We'll basically just take it out.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna add our tomatoes as soon as this is done.
So what he's gonna do with the tomatoes is when you have your nice can of San Marzano plums, you're gonna pour in the liquid from the can and then just use your hands to crush up those whole tomatoes inside the can. It's not only stress relieving, it's just the easiest way to do it without getting another dish dirty, and that's what we're all about.
It's like your mom in Rome used to do, you know?
Exactly.
So we're just gonna cook this until it's a light golden brown, and then we'll just turn our heat down just a little bit afterwards. And of course, if you're wearing white, you do the sauce, it's gonna get on. So if you wear black, the sauce doesn't get on.
Of course. Only if you're wearing white.
Right.
That's
and then
when
if you
I spill
wear black
coffee.
and make the dough, then it gets all over the black, you know?
It's like when I'm wearing white to work and I spill my coffee all over myself. And so what's your favorite pizza topping?
Well, I really love the traditional margherita.
We're gonna make that today.
If I'm plain, I like sausage, pepperoni, pickled jalapenos, bacon.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. All right, so we got a nice little bit of browning on the bottom of these here. So we're gonna turn down our heat just a little bit here because I don't want the tomato to go all over.
Great. So we're gonna pour in the tomato sauce.
You want to get a couple of things of basil?
Yeah. Woo! You're definitely gonna get that all over you. We're gonna get some basil leaves. I'm just gonna pull out a whole stem here. That's gonna go in too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just throw a couple of those in there. And then you want to add a little salt,
Yep.
pepper, and
Red pepper flake?
red pepper flakes.
Yeah.
Now the red pepper flakes are optional, but I like a little spicy.
For sure. So we're gonna salt bay this in.
Good. You know this is gonna be good.
It smells amazing already. We're gonna do just a little crushed red pepper flake.
And you know, you can put in as much as you like.
You like spice, right?
Yeah, I like spice.
We're gonna throw in a lot. And then just some freshly ground pepper. So you can see Pete is just crushing those tomatoes with his hands in the can.
And there we go. Let me give my hands a quick wash here.
Yep. This is so beautiful. All the most beautiful colors.
And then the sauce needs about, you know, maybe 10-15 minutes. You don't want to cook it to death.
Yeah, so while your sauce is cooking and just infusing and just getting better with time, you can make your dough.
Yes.
So let's make the dough. Let's get our dough on.
We're going to be using a flour from Italy, 00 flour. I've really played a lot with the different flours. And I find that this makes the lightest, crispiest crust.
Okay.
We'll start off with 4 cups of flour, and we have 1.5 cups of water with a tablespoon of honey and a teaspoon of yeast.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you have salt over there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll add our dough in.
Flour goes in.
And then we need about a tablespoon of salt in here.
Okay. Just like to eyeball it. I always add more salt.
All right, so this goes into our mixer here. And you can do this by hand. It takes a lot of work though.
Right. Yeah, you can knead it.
Yeah, you can knead it. So do you want to add this?
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna put this down and keep it on a low, lock it in place.
If you don't have a stand mixer, borrow one from your friend.
Or you can do it by hand. And then, depending on how dry the flour is, you're not gonna wanna add all the water.
Okay.
I would add probably up to about 1.25 cups.
Just slowly.
And see how it goes. So the dough should all come together and not be real sticky.
So what does the honey do?
The honey adds something for the yeast to eat.
Oh, okay.
And it adds a flavor to the. It's not super sweet. I have played and played and played, and this is the recipe I won't ever
divert from.
Nope, this is it.
So you tried sugar originally?
Yeah, I've tried sugar. I've tried agave, the honey. I've tried 5 or 6 different types of honey, but a simple clover honey is probably the best that I have found anyway.
Awesome.
For my taste.
Yeah, and local honey always helps with allergies.
Yes,
so
that's true.
If you can get some local honey, you're doing yourself a favor. So what do you think?
Let's see what we got there. Yeah, you can probably add a little bit more. Yeah.
So he's just checking out how wet the dough is.
And if it gets a little too wet, it's probably good. If it gets a little too wet, you can always add a little bit more flour. It's all about ratios.
Yeah.
So, I'll just use this guy.
You need a spatula?
No, I'm just gonna scrape it down a little bit.
It smells so good.
So this dough is a slow rising dough. So in the perfect world, we'd give this 24 hours to rise, and we would need this on the mixer for
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we want to develop that gluten.
We ain't gluten-free today, y'all.
No.
If you're gonna eat pizza, just go all in. Cool.
All right.
So that's just gonna keep mixing.
Yeah, and we're gonna turn this off so
You guys can hear us. But,
Yeah.
you know, because of TV magic, we already have some dough
made.
made. So one batch of this dough will make 4 pizzas.
10 to 12 inch.
Yeah. So you can really get some bang for your buck out of just one batch of this dough. And you can find the recipe on hangrydistrict.com, of course, thanks to Pete. So we're just gonna make some pizza.
Let's make some pizza.